This year marks the 40th anniversary of the late James Hunt winning the Formula One world title. To celebrate that now legendary season when he battled Niki Lauda for the 76 crown, there was a wonderful display of some of James's racing cars, conjuring memories of this colourful character.
The season was an amazing thing. It was just so, every race there was some kind of drama, and the daily newspapers got involved. And it was the hottest summer for many, many years. The summer of '76 was red hot, and in more ways than one. And every Grand Prix there was some kind of major incident. Didn't matter what it was. James's wife ran off with Richard Burton. That caused huge furore in the papers. We got the car was too wide in the Spanish Grand Prix, so we got disqualified. Then we got reinstated. Niki crashed at the Nürburgring, and after a few races came back again at Monza. But I loved it. I loved every minute of it because I was in total charge and I made all the major decisions all the time. And in the end, it worked out.
Well, I was lucky to meet him a few times. My father was involved in motor racing, and James used to be sponsored by Gowrings, which was a Ford agency in Reading where we lived. So James used to come along and do a bit of promotional work at Gowrings in Reading, and my dad knew him, and we'd go along and say hello. And I remember once, rather embarrassingly, putting his helmet on at one of these events, and my dad giving me a bollocking, telling me to get it off. So he was a pretty serious racer underneath it all. He liked to have a good time, but he was a very serious racer, and you know, of the sort that can't exist anymore, quite honestly, with the pressures and commercialization of Formula One. I don't think a James Hunt type character can really exist anymore.
40 years ago, I wasn't even thought about. Mum hadn't even met Dad in 1976. No, I mean, I was so small when he died. It's, only 5 years old. I don't even remember one conversation about motorsport. All of my knowledge of my father has been from stories from friends and family and the media. This lady said she was at Sunningdale Golf Course and their car had broken down, and Dad came out and they said, "Oh, he should know what's going on." And Dad opened the bar and said, "I haven't got a clue, but I'll buy you a cup of tea until the AA arrive."
Always a firm favourite here at Silverstone are the historic F1 races, and it's easy to see why when you have an incredible array of machinery from the 70s and 80s doing battle, many of which you would never have seen go head to head in their day, making it a sight to behold.